Good morning, children. Let us proceed to the fourth lesson of Swaminathan, and that is what is a tale. Earlier I told you that Swaminathan has four friends, and now fifth friend is Rajam. You know that Rajam is very smart. He is a son of SP. He puts on good clothes. Okay, he speaks very good English. So Swaminathan is actually very much impressed with him. He is a big fan of Rajam. Now what happened ki one day one period is off, okay, because his one teacher, geography master, was absent, so the time from 3 to 3:45 is free. Now Swaminathan is wandering alone. Now where is he wandering? He is wandering to the standard, junior classes, and he's wandered to see the small children playing with the mud and doing meaningless things. Meaningless things means they were making actually some toys out of the clay. Fine, out of the clay they were making some toys like elephant, cow, bullocks, mangoes. Fine, these things. Swaminathan believed that they are so junior. He himself is just 4 feet tall. Okay, but he thinks that they are very, very young. And he believed himself to be mature. And in one room he saw that the children were reciting something. They were reciting actually Tamil alphabet. Now he doesn't have any friend right now. He has missed all of them. How? We don't know. Okay. Then he went to the staircase. He wanted to go to the senior classes. That means the students of class 2nd, 3rd, 4th. But then he found that the principal, headmaster, fine, usually he is there in the upper classes. He dropped the idea and came back. And while moving around, it was a pleasant surprise that he stumbled into his own set. Own set means his own friends. Understand that? All were playing under a tamarind tree. What is a tamarind tree? Tamarind is a imli. Fine, there was a huge tamarind tree and all the friends were playing there. Swaminathan was very happy and he wanted to join them. Okay, he offered himself that I also want to play. But it was very, very surprising and disappointing that they turned their faces to him. Fine, that means they did not respond. And rather they said, okay, we don't have any other place. Fine, he said we have no place for any other student. Okay, we can't take more. And who said that? Shankar said that. And he said it very rudely, very curtly. Okay. Now see how they are passing comments. Then P said, that there are some people who can be very efficient as tails. Now Shankar asking, what do you mean by that? P said, anyway, it does not refer to you. But of course, there are some people. Shankar asked, does it refer to anyone who is here? He said, okay, maybe. Fine. Then he asked, what is a tail? P said, a long thing that attaches itself to an ass or a dog. लंबी चीज जो dog या ass के पीछे होती है. And you know that everybody started laughing. Immediately Swaminathan understood that something was being told. He was referred. Something was being told about him. So his cheeks grew hot. But he actually did not understand actually. Now after the school is over, everybody was going home. And normally Swaminathan went home with Mani or P. But he was alone. Then immediately he found that Shankar was going alone. Okay? He found that Shankar was going. And now he not Shankar, Somu. Somu was going home. He wanted to talk to him. So he said, Somu, won't you stop? So Somu stopped. And you know that after that, Somu revealed a truth. That that by the way, may I inform you that you have earned a new name. And that new name is the tail, and to be precise, Rajam's tail. And you know that children, this was a very much shock to Swaminathan. In the whole life, fine, he was not more shocked than this. He felt as if his complete body had been paralyzed. No body part was working. Fine, he was so much shocked. And he thought, what was wrong in admiring someone? What was wrong in talking to someone? He didn't believe that genial Somu, good friend of Somu, would behave like that. Anyway, he went home, he flung his uniform out, his bag, fine, and he was feeling so much depressed that he didn't like to do anything. Then he came out, fine, and there was a gutter, you know that, nali, okay. He saw that it was flowing. He took a piece of tin. Tin is a small piece, fine, metallic piece. He took it, fine, and then he saw that after going someplace, tin got obstructed, fine. Now he made a paper boat, okay. He made a paper boat. Then he saw a small ant moving about aimlessly. So what did he do? He carefully caught the ant, placed it in the boat, in the paper boat, okay, and lowered the boat into the stream. This was just to pass the time. Actually, he was so much depressed. He was so much depressed that all his friends had left him just because of Rajam. Okay, so he was very much depressed. Then he saw that the boat was going up very beautifully, swerving, that means lehra ke or balkha ke the boat was going. But after some time, there was a circling eddies. Eddies is like bhavar, take circular motion. Water was in circular motion, and then boat was collapsed, and the ant also died. So what did Swaminathan do? Swaminathan was very upset. So he took an ant and kept its body in a peepal tree, leaf of a peepal tree. And then what did he do? He spoke a prayer for the soul of ant. Fine. So this way he was very upset. After what happened, he got accustomed. Accustomed means habitual to his position as the enemy of Somu, Shankar, P and Mani. Fine. He was very much upset to leave his friends because his life was just around 4 friends. And sometimes he found irresistible desire, irresistible without control. He just wished to talk to them. He just wished to again find some laughing matter and giggle. Giggle means laugh. Laugh with P. Because that was his daily routine. He wanted to laugh with P. He wanted to talk to Somu. He wanted to talk to Mani. But everybody left him. So he was obviously very much upset. Okay, there was no friendliness in any of his friends. Now what happened one day, Swaminathan was loitering in the compound. Loitering means he was just moving around. Okay, and he was feeling very awkward to join them. Suddenly he find that when he was loitering, all his 4 friends, they were following him. Okay, and it was very awkward because the 4 friends, they were following. Now what he is supposed to do? He wanted either to run away or to stop. Fine. And he felt all of them, they were not only talking about him, but they were all laughing. And he felt that they were laughing just on him. He felt very awkward. He just didn't understand what to do. Suddenly, what did he do? He actually wanted to turn to the right and enter to the hall, but he couldn't do that. So what did he do? He just made a gesture that he forgot something. Okay, and he said also loudly. What he said? Oh, I have left my notebook somewhere. Fine. He raised his hands and was off from the spot like a stag. Who is a stag? A stag is a deer. So this way he avoided his embarrassment. Fine. So this is lesson 4th, which I have completed. And children, you have to write the question answers. Understand that this is very important. I am telling you the important question of this lesson. And this is lesson 4th. This question is very important. This one. 3rd question. See. How did Swaminathan know that the boys of his class called him tail? Understand that this is very important question. And long this one. Describe Swaminathan's feelings when his friends called him tail and stopped talking to him. So these two questions are very important. Start writing. If you don't have the practice of writing, you will not be able to answer the questions in the examination. So purchase all the notebooks and start writing. Okay, have a good day.